What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be reacting to a video by Reanime titled Death Note Live Action. So I figured this would be a good idea because Reanime is a YouTube channel dedicated to making anime live action films. And of course, you know, on our channel, we're all about discussing in depth the study progression of anime live action. Hosted by me, of course, being one, an avid anime lover, and two, a film industry professional. So it all kind of fits together pretty nicely. By the way, if you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to support the channel and stay tuned for more anime live action content. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. This is kind of important because, you know, Death Note's like one of my favorite animes of all time, so...
人間は腐ってる。出しゃばる奴らを排除し、何も言えない奴らを無視する。この世界で救う価値のある人間は、社会のリーダーによって覆われている。
Okay.
俺たちは。
So far, this is looking interesting. I thought they were gonna go for like a scene to recreate, but I think from the looks of this, it looks like they're kind of doing their own short film.
の幸福を踏み潰すことを何もなかったように毎日当たり前のように繰り返している。強烈な悪臭は取れないくらいだ。いや、そう思ってただけかもしれない。
Okay. What? Okay. This isn't like bad, but like, I don't know why, but as soon as like it transitioned from that serious, like very, you know, intense monologue and went to like these two girls, I don't know why, but for some reason, as soon as like I saw these two girls, I thought of just like, I thought it was like a scene from a porno or something. I don't know why, but that's the first thing that came to mind. Okay. You know what it is? It's that girl with her smile. And you know how in porn, like, bro, there's always some girl jogging and then she like falls over a guy or whatever. And then she's like, "Oh, why don't you come over to my place so I can treat your wound?" And then they start fucking or whatever. Like, anyways.
Highlight.
Hi.
Damn. That's crazy.
That's the new kid everybody's talking about. He's cute, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Ooh. They like my boy Light though. Yagami Raito? Okay. So far, I like this. I like that introduction of Light a lot, actually. Because honestly, you don't see Light in the anime or manga, you know, do a lot of like activities that, you know, would be considered mind cleansing and like, you know, healthy for your body and your mentality. Which obviously, of course, plays into Light's character and what becomes of him. But I feel like for an introduction... So it's okay. So it starts like this. So, okay, I guess this is like... I mean, because that's Light, so... I guess this is like their own spin-off version of Death Note. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. The Death Note right there looks so beat up. And it doesn't look like high quality material. So it kind of just looks like not good. Like it looks very cheap. Want to know something funny? Look at that. Look at that. Identical. Identical. Except, I think mine looks better.
After 40 seconds.
Okay, so they're kind of showing him doing, you know, like
Fact,
tennis and
unless you
stuff
have
like
the
that.
person.
Which, actually, I totally forgot. Yeah. I mean, obviously, when he's introduced, he's like, you know, the brightest of the bright students. And I totally forgot that, yes, he's like a master at tennis. So, yeah, he does have athletic capabilities. And obviously, like, when he was fighting L, like, physically, like, you know, he was landing in them hits. Like, he was no slouch when it came to physical prowess. So I totally forgot about that when I was talking about how, you know, the introduction, we didn't really see much of that. No, we did. I forgot. Because they show so much of, you know, his intellectual, you know, prowess and his ability to hold his composure. I totally forgot about he's actually, you know, he's not like a shrimp, you know, super skinny or whatever. Like he, you know. So I kind of like that they are showing a lot of this, that like they're actually showing him play tennis before, you know, he meets L and stuff like that. So pretty cool.
Person's face in your mind when
It's like a little bit shaky while it's on him, which I guess figuratively would be a nice metaphor to show like how he's feeling or how what his mind is going through. I don't know. For some reason, it feels a little off to me. I don't know.
Just confirmed by police that the identity of this suspect is actually high school student
Um,
Max Lee. Max Lee is responsible
the
for taking the lives
the news video. Well done. Well done.
of 4 faculty members.
I believe
earlier
it.
this
I buy it.
afternoon in a deadly shootout.
Yo, that's a
Responsible for
gun
taking the lives of
lamp?
4 faculty members
That's
earlier
pretty
this
sick.
afternoon in a
That's pretty
deadly
fucking
shootout,
sick.
and still has 23 students and
So,
17
does this light still have a father that's in the police force? Or,
hostage in a
I mean, I wouldn't imagine that they would be going that far with the story for this short film.
classroom
But
in the
let's
building
see.
behind me. We are
Also, okay, if that's
still learning more
the
information
pen
and are
he's gonna
reaching out
write
to
with,
classmates and teachers who
that's
believe,
fucking
trying to gain
hideous.
some perspective
That is fucking hideous. It looks like a highlighter.
on what could have
Please tell me that's not what he's gonna use to write.
possibly motivated these actions today.
Wait, is that a pen? Or is that a marker? Like, so far, I feel like this is a different light, you know? I feel like I fully believe this version of the character. I fully believe Light, but this is just, it's completely different from the anime and manga. Completely different. Like, I feel like this Light is more of like an Asian Japanese man trying to fit into America, and he has just a vastly different point of view from what everyone else in the country like likes to think. And I feel like that's where he's getting his intentions of, like, you know, potentially wanting to write someone's name, as opposed to Light in the anime where, you know, he was very smart, very calculated, and very much so had, you know, this god complex. And I mean, we saw in the beginning the monologue, but I feel like, you know, Light had a lot more going for him to really build his complex, you know, like I said, with his dad being in the police and everything. Whereas this Light, I feel like it's different. Like I said, it feels like he's an outsider looking in, and that's how he got this desire to do what he's about to do right now. But anyway, let's just keep going. Oh, okay, I like that shot. Looks, that's insanely close up, and it works really well. Very nice
The
shot.
station is sending its thoughts and prayers happen and why these
Okay.
hostages.
I know I gave props earlier for the news video, but now, like, it's like nighttime and it's in a classroom or whatever. It just looks weird. Obviously, in the anime, they didn't have an issue with, drawing a hostage. But in this, it feels like there's a hostage going on and we don't see anything but some white lady talking, and it's a little hard to buy the more I see it. I feel like if they didn't show it except for that one time, I would have been like, okay, but now they're showing it a little too much to where now I'm starting to question.
I'm going to create a world where there is no more violence.
With no pain, no misery.
There will be no more theft. There will be no more murder. And there will be no more corruption.
A just world.
I will become God.
You certainly wrote a lot of names. Are you frightened?
What? What? Excuse me? Huh?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
What? Look. I know making Ryuk can be a very pricey challenge, but not like this. Not like this. Oh. Okay, but you know what? I'm going to take it for what it is. I feel like they are trying to make a new spin-off kind of thing. So for now, let's just keep going.
Who are you?
My name is Ryuk, but you humans refer to me as a death god.
Are you here to kill me?
Okay. I can't do it, man. I can't. This is awful. Even if this was a new take on the anime and this is like a new Ryuk design, which honestly doesn't look terrible. I mean, it doesn't look like Ryuk at all, but it could be seen as kind of cool in some ways if we're just taking it completely apart from Death Note itself. Just him saying his lines, the dialogue is trash. The dialogue is fucking trash. You humans refer to me as a death god. And then also Light when he's like, I will become God. When he's saying that whole thing, it's just, no one does it better than the anime voice acting, bro. Like, I need to be sold that this guy really wants to be God. No one sits at their desk writing in a notebook all fucking day and is just like, oh, I want to become God. Like, no, you.
I was bored.
Also, I fucking hate the voice filter on Ryuk.
You were bored? But there has to be a repercussion for using the Death Note. I guess people are calling me Kira. The killer.
Bro, okay. I understand you want to pay homage to the potato chip scene, but bro, Use a potato chip, not a tortilla chip. Come on.
This is a worldwide live broadcast directed at you, Kira. Don't fall under
Okay.
any false
Clearly this is like going way too fast to be taken seriously at all. So
pretenses.
I'm just gonna try and blaze through it and give my thoughts on it afterwards. Like I mentioned earlier, Death Note is definitely one of my favorite animes of all time. You know, Death Note is one of the rare franchises in anime, manga, Shonen Jump history to have had as many live action adaptations as it does. A number of Japanese adaptations and an American one, Netflix specifically. There's a lot of expectations that are already going to be set coming into this. I don't know why this was made. You know what I mean? It's hard enough to capture the aspects and things that make Death Note in a live action movie that's like an hour, 30 minutes by itself. Trying to do that in a 10-minute short film? Why? Like, why? Why would you do that? What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to do? Not only did you fail horribly, but like, it's just why. Now, again, I don't want to make it seem like I'm hating on the filmmakers or hating on this video, but I don't understand the point. If I could understand if they were trying to, you know, have a different take on it. I really thought that that's what they were doing at first, but then as the video continued, it just felt like a very poor attempt at trying to, you know, recreate the anime without all the build up, all the intellectual prowess, and all of just everything, really. So I do want to point out that I do have a few videos in my anime live action playlist about the Death Note live action Netflix adaptation, everything that's wrong about it, how to fix it, and of course a review of the movie itself. So if you do want to know more about what I think about Death Note live action and how it was adapted, how it can be adapted, how it should be adapted, go ahead and check those videos out. I don't want to just bash the video and be here, you know, talking about how it could be better, because clearly, like, it doesn't seem like it's aiming to be a faithful adaptation, but at the same time, it feels like that's what it's trying to do while knowing it's missing. So, like I said, I feel like my commentary on the video has, you know, given enough, and I really don't have any other last thoughts or anything to kind of say other than that. I do apologize if my opinion seems very harsh, you know, being a film graduate and film industry professional while also being a lover of anime. You know, anime live action is kind of my thing. So when I do see stuff that I think, oh, it can be done better, you know, I tend to call it out because I'm so used to being behind the camera and, you know, being in the minds of filmmakers and, you know, the people that made this video. So again, you know, I have a very unique perspective on these kinds of things. You know, you watch other people's reaction and they would probably say, oh my god, like, it looks so cool, but you know, it's just not the case for me. I hope you guys can appreciate my perspective and, you know, find some helpful tips and insight on things that I like to point out and provide. And if you want to see more, be sure to comment, leave a like on the video, subscribe. Be sure to hit that bell to stay up to date with all my videos, support the channel, and stay tuned for more anime live action content. Anyways, that's all I have for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.